Hello friends, welcome back for some more Jaws of the Lion, the Generals. We'll be jumping into Misplaced Goods this episode. Looking like we're just going to be facing some Chaos Demons. They are now level 3. Everything's level 3 now. Because we have, let's see here, our average character level in the party divided by 2 rounded up. The answer to that is now 3. And Enoch's sea captain wants to recover the goods that were stolen from her. This is a side quest. I'm going to take on side quests until they're gone. If more pop up, I'll do the side quests. And then when there are none, we'll jump into the gauntlet, which is... where is it? Down here. Which has the lion head icon on it, meaning that's going to be more main quest scenarios. So we have 2 out here, and yes, I forgot the chest. It as soon as I said there's the chest, it just dropped from my memory from then on. So oh well. I don't need to go get it. We'll be taking on Misplaced Goods, but before we do that, there's a couple things I wanted to show. One thing being, yeah, bringing in the mech suit, and I dropped... what did I drop? Lob charge. I got rid of this one. Yeah, I could probably use this. This was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed this one, but I want to change it up a little bit. I did end up liking the bottom ability of this as well. But as I said, I'm gonna just go with what I have here, and if I decide I want to bring back this, then I'll do it later. But I just wanted to make up a change. For Hannibal, that one was pretty easy, the new favorite for the favorite. And for Boudica, I made a few changes. Bringing in Stand Fast, this was from the last time. And I'm also bringing in Resigned Frenzy for some extra movement. I figured everywhere there's, or not everywhere, but I wanted to bring in some more darkness and focus a little bit more on darkness. So I'm bringing in Resigned Frenzy. The top ability looks like it's going to be pretty fun. A big move with darkness will make it a slightly lesser move with an attack. Alright, cool. And I also brought in Wicked Scratch because I think I'm going to be able to use this with my ward. I'm pretty sure. Because it acts as a summon, so I should be able to tell it to attack. This will be a way for me to use the ward. Also bringing in a loot and another way to strengthen. I'm dropping... let's see here, I dropped a few things. I'm dropping Close to the Abyss, one thing. I'm dropping Turn Out the Lights and Cold Embrace. This does get rid of some blessings. I felt like it was very repetitive, and somebody else had said this too, so I feel like it was just repetitive. You get a bless, you get a bless, you get a bless, you get a bless, and it wasn't as fun. So I'm going to drop them and just play a different way with her. I'm going to be a bit more focused on, well, one thing on darkness, but also on this ward. Having it move with me, having it make some attacks, and we'll see maybe something from that. Something can come from that, different than what we've been seeing so far. The Merchant, we got this as a reward from the last episode, last scenario. During your ranged attack, add Curse to a single attack. The Black Candle. Nobody can afford this, but it is a one-handed, multi-use item, which is interesting. Now, I don't think I could use it on Boudica if she's not going to be performing any attacks. preferably ranged attacks. I've already given him the weighted net, and we have more melee here, and of course we have the heater shield and throwing hammer. I'm probably not going to be buying it. It looks pretty cool. I think it would be great for some of the other classes in Gloomhaven. I don't know if this just comes in Jaws of the Lion, or if this is an item from Gloomhaven, like a random item that I just never had before. I've never seen it before, so maybe it's just from Gloomhaven, but I could be mistaken. What about the Great Oak? Yeah, I'll bless Brennus. And... ooh, that's right. Okay, actually, I forgot about this. We've got, since we've reached level 5, we have some small items. Mana Potion, I'll bring that back. I don't think he has anything, and I don't think Brennus has anything. So let's see what we can buy for Brennus and Hannibal. I think it is Vercingetorix that has... yeah, he has the other Mana Potion. So, Stun Powder for Brennus or Hannibal. Let's maybe think about... let's give that to Brennus. Yeah, let's go Stun Powder with Brennus. And for Hannibal, a small item. We have the Doomed Compass, the Minor Power Potion. I guess we could just go for the Stamina Potion. Or I could give him a Healing Potion. I think Stamina. Let's go Stamina. Sure. Okay. Alright, back to Gloomhaven. To the Misplaced Goods. Let's do this. There's a saying, mess with the sleeping lion and you'll get stabbed. Really? Never heard that one before. Today's one of those days where you earn that drink discount. You knock on the door of Zane, an orchid who switched from providing assurances to providing excuses. He opens up and you let him know it's time to settle his tab. Okay. Oh, come on. He sent you guys? Right, okay. Problem is, you're a day early. I've got a lot of gold coming my way. Yada yada, we don't care about this. If we're a debt collector, tomorrow is always the excuse. You notice some packed bags inside the doorway. Zane speaks up. Oh, that's nothing. It was just my, plan B, no big deal. Don't need that anymore. I'm rolling in cash, or at least I will be tomorrow. Heck, I'd even be willing to toss you something for the delay. Oh man, Zane's kind of our friend, isn't he? But should we mess with the sleeping lion and you'll get stabbed? A little trust goes a long way. Come back tomorrow or not buying it. He pays up now. A little trust. A little trust goes a long way, but a little misplaced trust can make you look really bad. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. He pays up now. You shake Zane down for whatever he's got on him. He whines about not having the gold, but you gather enough to pay most of his debt. To make up the difference, you help yourself to a trinket on your way out. It might be useful, or you could just pawn it off for drinking money. The Oak Charm. Let's see what that is. During your turn, perform Bless range 5 action. Well, we just did this with somebody. I mean, maybe I give it to Boudica and we don't take that. Yeah, sure. Let's give that to Boudica. Is it just an ally? Bless range 5. No. Okay. So yeah, I'll give that to Boudica. And she'll use that instead of the mana potion, probably.
You follow the directions of the grizzled Inox sea captain to a warehouse in the old docks, where she suspects her goods are hiding. You're not quite sure what to expect when you push through the oaken door into the dimly lit stockroom. Various sundries are scattered everywhere, as if stored hastily, and near the center of the room, you see the culprits. A group of chaos demons, none too happy about you barging in. Fighting them will be one thing, but finding the right goods in this mess will be an entirely different matter. Who knows what's in store for you?
Is that supposed to be a pun? Because it's the storage. Okay. Scrambler or Shadow? Take only short rests. We'll take Shadow. End each of your turns adjacent to any of your allies. I'll try that out. Layabout or Sadist. Kill 5 or more monsters. Let's... oh, Layabout seems like something we can do with him, though. I wonder how many... Does the mech suit... Mech suit gives 2, though. So if I use Nowhere to Run, that's 4. 5, maybe. 6, definitely. Ooh, 7 right there. Well, we don't have to. I mean, I'll probably use the mech suit, right? But I don't need to use Nowhere to Run. And I can just make sure or forget. Maybe I drop Rubble right now just as a... Try and grab something that's not going to give any experience. It's not looking like a... Here, for this time, I'm going to use Lobbed Charge instead of Rubble, because I feel like I'll probably end up using this and forget about it. Whereas Lobbed Charge, I could use this, and instead of burning that, right? Okay. Let's do it that way for now, at least. Okay, Hannibal. Oh, I didn't choose. So we'll take Layabout, because it's going to be 2 perk points. And I'm usually pretty good about not giving him 7. Prohibitionist, never use a potion. Or Closer, kill the last monster to die in the scenario. I'll try that one out. I feel like there must have been a lot of these battle goals in Jaws of the Lion, because I feel like I'm still seeing some that I've never seen before. Egoist or Challenger, never leave a hex adjacent to a monster. Challenger? I'm probably never going to stand next to a monster, so... yeah, let's grab that Oak Charm instead of the Minor Mana Potion. Right back to, you know, she's not using that, but... So, kill all revealed enemies and find all goods. This usually means something weird happens. Like a door opens unsuspectedly or something like that. So find all goods. Maybe when we pick up the goods, a door opens. Not sure. Round 1. So now we're seeing level 3. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them, huh? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There looks like no doors. My guess is as soon as we start looting, one of them is going to pop up or something like that. Find all goods. Oh, there's only 5 of them. Huh. Yeah, I assume that if there isn't one in there, it's going to be a Chaos Demon. Final assumption. Alright. We've got 2 and 1 normal, or 2 normals and 1 elite. And a whole bunch of stuff, of obstacles, and now I'm really regretting not bringing any cards. Like, Rubble would have been really good at this point. Ouch. Yeah, I don't have any way of breaking anything. I do have nowhere to run where I can pick it up and move it, so that might be something else to do. And explode does destroy one, but I'll only be able to do this once, and I don't feel like that's a really good idea. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, round one. We'll first start off with Brennus at 17. Extra fuel for the move, but more importantly, that initiative. And yeah, we'll do that. Robotic enhancement to run up. We're just going to go up to here and stun you. That's basically all I'm going to do. Then 60 power pitch for the move 3, new favorite. 90 for Desert Knight. I'm going to go late, so maybe it's unstunned, and then we can disarm it and shocking advance to bring in light. And then 90 stand fast. I'm going to bring in the ward immediately. And Black Boon to move it and her. I don't know if this is the best place for that to happen, but I feel like it's probably in my best interest to use it as quick as possible. So get poisons out quickly, and let's see, and they'll be attacking at disadvantage if at range 3. So I don't know where it's going to be, where and how and all this fun stuff, but we'll figure it out. I'm realizing I don't have many ways to loot except for retrieval, a move and a loot here, and then flaming sickle for a loot there. So what I'm gonna have to do is kind of get into probably standing here or here to loot both of these at the same time. I don't have anything like loot 2, so let's try and get these two at the same time. At the very least, we'll have to figure these out. We'll try and grab these two and those two together as well. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Okay. What do they do? Oh, it's a ranged attack too. That's not cool. Okay. Well, I'm wondering, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a range 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, and then it'll make an attack. So if I stand back here to get this one stunned, then we're on. It's good. I'm just didn't really want to stand there, you know. Yeah, this is this is not where I want to be, but it's going to stop one from attacking, and then this one won't be able to attack. Alright, skip the rest of that movement. Poison dagger? Sure. Yeah, of course. Ultra poisoned. It's kind of creepy. They don't make any noise. Cool. Thanks for that. Okay, well, I will kind of get out of the way, I guess. And get the new favorite. So +3 to the attack, wound, and a push 1. Nothing happened. Okay. I don't know. Okay. we will end that. Now it's your turn. I will use this to get over, because I feel like if I can't just stay back here, right? Maybe I want to go here. That's probably not the best idea, but I think right here, then I can loot and then make some attack later. 1, 2, the only one to attack is that. That was Bulwark, I think. That gives me the shield. And now your turn. I want to see what this thing does. That's what it looks like, huh? It's just the staff. Oh, I guess it's her staff, isn't it? I just don't know what's going to... Stand fast. Summon a ward. I'll move, and then I want it to be right there, I think. It has 1 health? I wish it would have told me that. Okay. It doesn't say anything about that. I'm not too excited about this at all. Because I wanted to put it right here. I thought it was just never going to have any health or movement or anything, but it has 1 health. So I don't want it... I mean, I guess I could put it here, but that's certainly... This is too much of a choke point that it's just not going to be any help. So what I'm going to do is... It's going to stay here, and then anyone that moves and makes an attack, it will be at disadvantage. This one attacks at... Oh no, this one just gives muddle. Yeah, they all bring muddle. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just move him over here. And the oak charm, I'm not too... Yeah. Next. I don't know how I feel about that. 1 health. You burn a card for 1 health. I mean, yeah, just keep it back here and protect it, but I'm gonna have to force it to move and do things. Oh well. We'll figure out. Maybe we can do something with it, but I doubt this is the place to learn about it. It's too choked up, and putting it anywhere is going to make them attack it, and then it's dead. So, okay. I'm just going to have to try and protect it a little bit. Starting off with Vercingetorix. Barbaric Instincts to shield and pull this guy over to here. We'll also deal some damage, bringing in fire, and then Flaming Sickle, deal 1 more damage, and loot. So pick up this thing, whatever this ornate chest is going to be. Also bringing in fire some more. Then follow through. That's not what I wanted. Overwatch. 40. Then Brennus with Nowhere to Run at 39. I think, well, because this is going to be empty, maybe what I'll do is I will kind of pick this up, like move over here, end on it, pick that up. I can't put it here, so maybe I'm not going to be able to do anything at all. But lob charge to put into this choke point there. So whatever walks through it will be attacking, or will be taking damage and then attacking at disadvantage because it performs muddle. But that's also going to be because of the ward too. Yeah. Then 40 Overwatch, a big hit, and at range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'll be able to hit whatever, and retrieval. What I might do is this first, like back up here, get all of this, and maybe something's going to pop out of it, and I might change my mind. I don't think I will, but I'll probably end up using this over here anyway. I have my Eagle Eye Goggles in my favorite, and I can just put it onto this one. Maybe that's enough to kill it. 59 for Boudica. Sap Warmth to start putting some more poisons out. Maybe there's something in here that will... I can just put a poison on that one. And then Resigned Frenzy to move and attack. Because why not? I have Darkness ready. Let's put it to use. Okay, they're going really late. They're hitting with a disarm. Almost certainly going to be able to disarm with everything I've got going on over here. Well, let's see. Maybe I can stun. Maybe I can stun. Well, you're not going to be attacking. Let's see what I can do about this, though. Yeah, let's stick to my plan here. I'm realizing now that I'm gonna loot this. Maybe there's something in it. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm dealing all this damage before I can loot it. Oh, there we go. We got one of the goods. Nice. So you're gonna be fine. But if I put him over here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So by putting him over here, this is going to go attack him, and this one's actually going to be attacking that. Unless I can do something else about that. Maybe I'll use her to go up into here. Yeah, we'll think about what to do with that. I still like the idea of putting this down. Yes. And then we'll end over here. Yeah, if I wasn't able to pick that up because I can't put it here. Maybe I should have tried to look at it, but should I get the card back now? We have extra fuel. Robotic enhancement might be a good one to bring in now. But I do have a stun powder and I have explosive blitz, so maybe I use this with that. I also have this too. We'll move on. What? Oh God, really? Now what do they do? Do they attack now? I don't know. I'm really afraid of looting these. 2 came out of the 1? Come on. Really? Really? Well, we'll use this. And I think what I'll do is I'll put my favorite on that. What are they going to do? Whoops. And let's bring in the Eagle Eye Goggles. Yeah, let's use the Eagle Eye Goggles here. Good. I mean, we took care of 1, but my fear is that 1 more. What's in this, right? You are killing me here. How could two show up from one box, first of all? I don't know. Anyway, let's... They're all going to be attacking now, aren't they? Alright, my thought here is, if I move this, it doesn't matter. It's still going to move back here. And then you're still going to want to go in here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're going to want to go here. Unless I do something else. And then this. So don't do anything. You're not moving because of his jacket, leather armor. Word's turn. Yeah, thanks. So, I think it's in my best interest to move up here. And then I'll poison one of them. Maybe I should poison you first. No, I don't want to use... Yeah, I don't want to use this first. Right. The sap warmth. I'd rather use that when I need the healing. Okay. So this... I'm going to move up to here. Only one of them is going to... I guess... Yeah, only one. Because he's going to go here. This one just has a move of 2. So it won't be able to move at all. So this will make her disarmed in the next... for the next round, but that's okay for her. I would love to make that attack, but let's go here. Maybe I should have had her attack. Oh, I could also go invisible, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to attack that, so that's not a good idea. Maybe I just put the poison because you have a shield. Oak Charm. I might as well just use this thing, right? How many? You have 2. You have 0. Let's give it to Brennus. Increases chances here. And then Ring of Haste. Do I want to use... Whoops. I don't see a reason to do this, do I? No. Alright. So, oh, these things attack at advantage. I knew there was an enemy that attacked at advantage, but because he has the leather armor and this thing, jeez, they're going to be attacking at normal. What a cluster mess. Round 3. Starting off at 10 is Vercingetorix's Shield of the Desert for this double attack. But I'm going to have to get into position, so Swift Strength to 1-2 over to here, jumping. And then we'll make the attack against both of them. That's just going to be whatever it is. I can't use the throwing hammer, but I do have a whole bunch of like the steel ring, the shield, and the hide armor, so we should be fine back here. Though we're going to have to take these things out quick. So 23, Suggestion, and Commanding Presence. I don't think I like this combination anymore. I was thinking of using this and then the top, but Maybe I go give and take to go a little bit faster. We'll put a poison out. I'm gonna poison the ward. And bless and strength somebody else. And then commanding presence to move, and I don't know. I don't even know if that's really the best choice here. You know what? I'm gonna go give and take, but I'm gonna use this for the bottom ability and Lure of the Void to disarm somebody. This way, let's get some curses out there so that they don't, you know, kill us. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe we'll look at that ornate chest. We've only found, oh, we found 2. Was one of them in here, and then another one brought 2 more enemies in? Are you kidding me? Okay. Man, okay. We'll stick with that for now, but 1, 2, 3, 4 probably, and then we'll, they'll all be cursed. And then one will be disarmed. Probably the one standing in front of her, right? 39, back over here for Hannibal. He's in super trouble. I'm going to use follow through to move away, and then disorienting barrage to make sure that they all attack at disadvantage. I mean, I still have this here, but I figured this might be a good way to... I can use my minor power potion. I can use the weighted net on one enemy. We'll see what the targets are going to be. Then 42, piston punch, stun. Well, you're already poisoned, and wind up just to get ready. You'll be stunned, and then I can figure out what to do next round. And getting wind up ready. I'll probably be bringing this in kind of soon. I don't know if I want to bring it in before my long rest, or rest and all. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so these rats are probably going to be killing him pretty soon. They're going to just heal, but it only has that poison and then that disgusting attack back there. But late, so we'll be able to deal with a lot of that early. Let's jump over this. And then we'll make this attack here. Oh man, Gloomhaven. The wards... oh. Keep thinking something's going to come from that. You're not going to attack. I could maybe try to save you, because both of them are going to be attacking him, and he has like some shield, so maybe it's okay. But and then there's that thing. That's probably, well, let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be attacking the ward, isn't it? Yeah, already lost challenger. Yep, got that. I think while I'm over here, I'm going to disarm this and then just jump back here, because this is all going to be attacking him anyway. Now I can have it move 3. Would I want to do that? What would that do? You know what? I think I'm going to be saving the ward here. If I put that there... yeah, okay. It will be saved. And I'll use the Boots of Striding here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I even dare? I feel like the answer should be no, right? Maybe I can just go way over here and try and help him out. The ward's gone. Maybe back there. Kind of like that idea. Let's do that. So that just pumped 4 curses into their deck. That was probably worth it. Maybe. I'm thinking Savage Instinct pretty soon. 1, 2, 3. It might have been better for that if she was over here though. But this is already too close. Anyway, or it's not next to anything. Stamina potion. Oh, this is maybe the one I was thinking of. Yeah. Resigned Frenzy to make them all attack each other. I could bring Lure of the Void back for another disarm. Let's do that. Minor Stamina Potion. Lure of the Void. We can go like Suggestion, Lure of the Void to put another curse and then disarm again next round. Four damage. Just take it. I'm not burning cards. It's wait. What? Why? Why did it move away? It's a summon. What? So they don't attack it? Is that... If that's the case, then I'm going to rethink this. But it just seems like they should be attacking him. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Back over here. I'm gonna push you. And now I'm gonna use this with my power potion. Ugh. But I'm muddled. Okay, I'm not going to use the power potion. You're already... Let's see here. We'll be able to sap warmth. 1, 2, 3. Let's do something like that, and then he can heal 3 times. That sounds good. Let's use the weighted net. Now, maybe on that thing. To keep this one from moving. Or maybe I put it on this. Because that's about to move. Yeah, let's do that. That could have been so much better. That was pretty interesting. I pulled the ×2 and 2 +3s. But hey, this one's not moving. This one is stunned. Funny. And then this one ended up... I think I just got the +1, but heal. Okay. Stamina potion now. No, let's not do that. Doomed compass. I need to get my favorite. Okay, it's your turn now. See, you're already stunned, so I don't need to use this, but maybe I do piston punch and then double my next move instead. I think I'd really like to get my wind up because I'm not going to be needing to move twice, you know, or double. This isn't going to do anything now. Yeah, let's just do it though. Let's not deviate from the plan here. I guess I'm not getting any experience, so that did not matter. Though Lob Charge might be a good one to bring back again. Let's bring in Robotic Enhancement, actually. That way I have another way to stun without using the stun powder. I can still use the stun powder with Explosive Blitz, though. Okay. Good. And that's not too bad. And now that brought in everything. So maybe we can put that to use in round 4. So we'll start off at 12 with Hannibal. Fancy Hat for the initiative. I'm going to use it for movement, and then Ricochet for an attack against a couple different enemies. Let's go pick up his favorite and then hit something. I might attack here first so that I can make an attack against this one as well and then move up. I'm not sure yet. 19. I was considering to just make the attacks against them, but I'd like to kill one thing. Let's kill something. 19 for Brennus, Explosive Blitz. This will be a good way to probably use the stun powder. I figured, you know, I could use Robotic Enhancement right here, right now, but I feel like if I just stand here and make this attack, what I could do is use the default and still use the stun powder. So if this is going to do the worst thing possible, otherwise I can be more flexible with Explosive Blitz. Right. And Mech Suit, I won't move, I'll just make an attack 2 here. 23, Warmth of the Sun. I'm going to use this actually to just heal her up and burn away the dark. I'll put out a bunch of wounds with that against whatever is alive here and just make some attacks. Then 23, Suggestion, get another curse, and Lure of the Void for another disarm. Yeah. So I'm probably... Okay, they're not moving very far, so I don't have to worry about them. I think I'm going to want to make sure that they don't attack. Although that's not too bad, or not too good either, but let's see here. I still do want to move because this one is going to be moving up to here. It would be nice if I could just use this and that, but alas, that's not going to be possible. So I think before I move, though, let's make this attack here. Do I use this? Well, this is just for this attack. Yeah, so I don't do that. Well done. That was really good. Now right here. Cool. I took something out. And I'd like to move up to here, but my fear is that this thing is going to push and poison him, and then he's going to be the focus of that attack. So maybe I do end up just stunning this with Brennus. I can disarm one of those instead. So I would like to pick up his favorite, of course. Okay. We have that stamina potion still, but I have extra lift and sharpened blades. Okay. So, alright, I can use this to make an attack and then use this with the stun powder. Well, let's do this now. I'll just make this attack first. Maybe I pull something good? No. Not the case. Now I'm wondering if I should just attack this one straight out now. That's probably the better choice, right? Yeah, I think that was a better choice. Okay. So we'll just disarm one of these then. Probably this one since it's adjacent to him. Okay. Well, it's just two. Well, okay, we have those two, but it's just these two now. That's something, right? Or I could do this. I could disarm... Maybe I do that instead. I mean, I could use the top ability here, but I feel like it's too early to burn this kind of a card, and just against these two is not... I mean, this is probably the best choice to use it, but I feel like I have too much going on here, so I think instead of that heal and burn away the dark, I'm going to do this. Are you going to use either of them? Yeah, you're going to use darkness. So I'll keep fire going. Oh, and they're going to heal. I don't like that. So skip the movement, and we'll disarm you. I probably should have attacked first. Well, I wasn't going to be able to kill him anyway, right? But I should get in that... Okay, okay. I should get in that kind of habit, though. Attack first and then disarm, because if I do kill it, then I don't need to disarm it. Good pull. Okay. 2 more cards left. I will... Now, do I go for this? So far I've taken everything over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more chests to open. No, I think it's best. Man, do I do this? I'm so afraid of this. Because it's going to come in and then we're screwed. So I feel like maybe what I do have this loot here, and then I can maybe try and go later than 51. I can't. Okay. We'll do that next turn. Skip the movement. I'll use this to throw yet another curse. That's now 4 again, and then disarm you. I don't know why, but I like that chant. I think I want to bring it over here, but I'm also really don't know. Having them next to each other is probably a good idea. So let's just do that. Because if I put it here, it won't move. If I put it back there, it will move, of course. So we'll keep you there. Now, do I want to use... I don't think so. No. Okay. Yeah, that's such a bummer. Okay, round 5 we have Flame Shroud and Healing Sands. Extra Lift and Sharpen Blades. Explode Robotic Enhancement. And Wicked Scratch. Either for the top or the bottom. Yeah, maybe I want to keep this though. My thought actually is I could use loot, and if something pops up, then I just go invisible. And that way it won't make any attacks or do anything, but if 2 things, because 2 elites have been popping out of everything. Apparently that's what's just going to be happening. If 2 things pop up, one's going here and then the other goes over here. I don't know. I don't know how what's going to happen there. So maybe I don't do that yet. But commanding presence might be a good thing to use now. I'll do that. And maybe this bless and poison. Yeah, let's do that. So it'll bless, poison, and commanding presence will just have... you'll be able to make attacks all the time. Or at range 3, 1, 2, 3. So that'll help out, I think. Because it's going to be very clustered up. We want to make sure that we're always attacking, I think. Rat Monstrosity is going to move 3. 1, 2. Now, I don't know. Maybe it will attack the ward. I don't know what to think about that. Because it is a summon. Okay. Let's see here. An attack of 6. All enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1. We won't have darkness. I don't think we'll have darkness anyway, but okay. Pretty nasty hits here. Really nothing to do, though. So what are you going to do? Probably extra lift and then a move of 4 after. So maybe what I do is just like slap you. And then I'm gonna move to here. Yeah, I'm gonna move right to there. I don't know when I'm going to be able to open these. Okay, well, end your turn. Hatchet's turn. I'd really like to... Man, if I don't want to throw my favorite back there. They're going to be moving 3. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So only one of them is going to be attacking. Unless you go first. 15 and 9. How many of these can be on the board at once? Oh no, that says 2. Okay. 2. So I assume 10 of them can be on the board at once. So this one will go first. 1, 2, 3. And then this one, 1, 2, 3. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up to here. That way only one will be attacking you. Yep. And I'm going to use my favorite on you. Okay. I could use this, but it's not going to do anything. Alright. A stamina potion. I almost want to use it to bring a card that I don't care about in case they attack. A +2 or a ×2 is not going to do enough, so don't worry about it. Nope. Yeah, so it can't be attacked. I feel a little bit better about it. A little bit. I think I'm going to move up to here and just stun this one. I'll leave this loot for somebody else. Not too bad. Don't worry about that. And bless. We'll keep the blessings on you. reason. And commanding presence, I think, is a good thing for her so that we can start or continue hitting, right? Because everyone's going to be taking a long rest now. She's going to loot this and probably go invisible, depending on what it is. Ring of Haste, nope. Okay, end your turn. Round 6, long rest. Long rest. Long rest, although probably going to need to short rest with you. Definitely going to short rest with you. Man. Power pitch is gone. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, that means I can't use weighted net. This is gone, but I have to do it this way. I just have to. I'm going to have to go as fast as possible and probably as much movement as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter where you go, you're going to be getting hit. Well, let's do it like that. And as for you, Savage Instinct, we could scratch. So, okay. Hey, I'm okay with that. Because I just don't need to attack. That's good. And that's going to back up and then perform an attack against these two, probably. Got lucky here. We got lucky there. So don't worry about anything there. I guess what I'll do is just move up. Move up to here. Pick up the favorite. Eventually. Skip the movement. I'd really like to go a little bit further. I could use Fancy Hat to really get past this, but let's make this attack. Ah. Now I could use something like this, but for what? If I move it back here, it's still just going to be attacking him, and I'm realizing that where I'm standing is in a bad place. Yeah. So we need to burn a card. Let's get rid of Ricochet. Take that damage. That was a mistake, moving up next to him. And of course it moved away. Son of a... Of course it did that. Now if I loot this now, it's probably going to be popping in right there, isn't it? Let's do it. Screw it. It was the goods! Whew. It was the goods. They're both muddled. Well, it looks like you then. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I should have put it on you, but it won't matter. Red Guard's turn. Versus Vercingetorix at 16 Swift Strength. For the attack 2 and pull, I need to be going early with him so that I can pull this thing close to us, and then Warmth of the Sun I'll use to heal up Brennus. Then 23, I wanted to be going early with her as well. Suggestion, I'm not going to be able to do this top ability because we're all kind of blocking it. And Black Moon is really the only thing I want to be doing. I'm going to back up to here and then a range 3 ally. So you can back up to here. I just need to get you out of this mess that you've been stuck in back there. I need to be a little bit more careful about him, apparently. Then 28, explode, and piston punch. I'm going to use this and explode to move a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to move, which way I'm going to move, but probably move this way. Maybe I'm not going to move at all. I just want to be going... Again, this is all about initiative right now. I'm trying to go quickly to take care of this thing. And then 51, disorienting barrage, kind of waiting to see if they're going to make it up to here and follow through for, you know, something else. Maybe I go with Overwatch instead, though, for that bottom ability. I'll think about it. I want to use this top ability, but because I've lost power pitch, it's not really going to be a very big option anymore. I don't have any other ways of bringing in air. I did have to take a short rest with Boudica, because if I took a long rest, he'd be stuck out there. Hannibal would be stuck out here. He didn't have enough movement to do too much other than extra lift is a move 4. That's the only way I was going to get him out of there, and I didn't feel like that's a good place to use it, so. Alright, let's see how screwed we are. Okay. Well, it's all... Okay, not only... They are going to move 2, so we're not going to see anything from them, and then this is going to be this arm. Let's try and kill it, though. So... Heal up. I would have preferred to use that here with Hannibal, but I can't pick everything, so maybe I use this. I feel like I might have some chances of killing it. It's gonna have 5 health left over, though. Let's do this, and maybe I'll use the stun powder now, depending on what's going on. Yeah, there's kind of a good chance that I'll be able to kill it, though. Alright, won't have to worry about it at all now. I'm going to pull it up. And... So... I think I'll have you make the attack. There. I forgot about that. So that worked out pretty well. What I might do is move over here to pick up some loot and then move Hannibal out of the way. Or I could move Hannibal there, but I think I want to put Hannibal back here. So we'll put her over there. You. So I don't know if this is like a good way to think about it. I don't know if these are scripted or if just randomly placed. I want to say that they're going to be scripted, because you could get really screwed if you don't get lucky. Or it could be extremely easy if, let's say, those 2 were the goods, and then these 2 were the goods. So, 1 was the goods here, 1 was the goods here, and 1 was here. I'm not going to loot that unless it's looking really bad. I think I'm going to stay away from this one. And it seems like 1 is going to come from here, and then 1's going to be coming from back here. I don't know if that's the right way to think about it, but I'm kind of willing to put money on that it's going to be scripted. I don't think that's... Oh, I do have reach back there. I don't think I want to burn another card right away, though. Not against them, and we're not going to be... So we'll just skip it. And yeah. Demolitionist's turn. If that's going to be the case, I'm going to just move. I'm not going to perform an attack or anything. I've been thinking about this explode, how I can use this to my advantage, like in the best place possible. And this obstacle looks like the best one. If I loot from here and he stands right here and breaks this one, explodes that, it will stun both of those. That's kind of my idea. So I think what I'm going to do is move over there. Maybe we'll loot this one next round and try and figure out what to do with this. And I'll use explode here once these are all in. Let's see, one was there and then one was here. I'm gonna try to think that that one is a good, and maybe there's goods over here, but I don't know. I'll move over here though. We'll skip this, of course. And from here, now they're both poison. This thing was kind of helpful. I've already gotten rid of, let's see here. Commanding Presence was a way that I could move it quite pretty far. But I do still have Black Boon, so maybe I send her back here to try and get this thing moving again. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Do I make the attacks like this? He is also muddled. This will muddle them in their coming turn. Let's do that. I'm not going to use my favorite in this case. We'll just make these attacks and hope for the best. Man, you're killing me. This might be a good opportunity to use that. I don't think I'm going to use this yet. I'm not going to move, so we're going to skip. I'd like to use maybe this top ability first. And maybe if I had more enemies on the map, it might be a better option. He has 3 cards left. I could go for Disorienting Barrage again. That would be an attack of 1 and 1, but as we see, he pulls... he's gotten rid of all of his +3s, but he has some pretty good chances. What else do we have? I'm gonna wait. I think I've got something else that I can do there. Round 8. We'll start off with Vercingetorix at 6. Flame Shroud for a move 4 and Shocking Advance. What I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. In Shocking Advance, I'm going to bring in a shield to protect him a little bit. And because I end here, I assume if there's anything, it's going to be 2 elites. One goes here, one goes here. That's my assumption. 17, going with that assumption, extra fuel and mech suit. I'll be able to extra fuel one of the enemies and mech suit maybe with the stun powder. If I just find that there's goods here, I'll be really happy, even though I'm getting rid of some pretty big weapons here. But I feel like I want to be extra prepared for this. 39, extra lift. Let's actually go earlier now. Extra lift at 21 and follow through. We can move a little bit. If there's an enemy here, we can push it away. Extra lift to make an attack. I do have my favorite if I feel like that's going to be a good thing, a good choice. Then 51, Savage Instinct for a heal, strengthen, poison, and sap warmth to get this going because they're both poisoned already. And 1, 2, 3, if something does show up here, we can then poison that. And they're just going to move 1. So maybe she just walks away instead of doing that heal. I would have liked to do the heal here, or I just go invisible too. We'll see about that. Let's see what's over here first. If anything. Oh, okay. I was wondering if I needed to attack to get that, but not the case. What is it? It was... okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with his boots. I'm wondering if one of these two is going to be, because it's so far it's zigzagged, and I don't know if it's scripted, but one was over here. This was one. Oh, wait a minute. No, it wasn't. One was over here. Then it was this one. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. And then it turned out to be this. And now over here. It has to be one of these 4, right? It has to be. So I think what I'll do is this and get the mech suit on. He's going to run over there and see about... Yeah, I think that's my... Boots of Striding. What do you think? Do you think it's one of these two? And then is it the left or the right? If it's either of them. And if it's not, then maybe it's... Oh, man. I don't know what to do here, guys. I feel like I go for it, though. I've got the mech suit. Let's go for it, right? Left or right? Left. Come on, buddy. Yeah, buddy! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's beautiful. Unfortunately, you don't hit harder. I mean, we can't have everything, but it looks like it should be hitting harder, right? I was also thinking, like, hey, it should probably move slower if this is going to be the case, like -1 movement. Or make it like -2 movement and +1 to the attack. Okay, this is pretty good though. You know, that's pretty cool. I like it. The paint all over it. Alright. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh! You're kidding me! I just got super lucky. Is this... I wonder if this is scripted. Or if I just got really... I feel like it is scripted because 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Wow. Oh man. I promise you guys I did not I did not cheat here. Okay. Let's use this. We just have to kill these 2 enemies. I'll make the attack against that. I'll even use my favorite. Let's just go all in here. Oh, that's right, they explode. Forgot that part. Move. No. Skip the push. And I kind of... It's going to move the 1, so I'm not going to use that now. Stamina potion? Stamina potion. Let's grab Overwatch. That's going to be the bigger attack here. Maybe it's not even going to make it, but... I don't even know... Yeah, skip that, of course. I don't think I'm even going to be able to do anything. Force... No. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. Wow, I can't believe that just happened. I gotta say, I almost went to the left, to the right one. And the reason why I didn't choose the right was I thought, you know, right means correct. So I went with the left. Of course, if I was looking at it from this way, that would have been the other one. That's funny. That is really funny. Is there something I can do here? Oh, how far does that go? 3. 1, 2, 3. Man, I'd like to see if I can make this attack and move and stuff. So I don't think I'll be able to do it now. But round 9. Now I don't have any fear. I'm not going in after anything here now. We'll just go for experience, which is going to be, you know, grabbing this. And is there anything down here? We'll grab that. I guess I can use this. We'll go late with that just in case something doesn't work. Extra fuel. I like how I brought all this in and now I don't even need it. We'll use the bottom ability here. How much does he have? He has 3, so I can go for a little bit more. Let's go for an explode. As for her, an ally within 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. I'm bad at counting apparently. But I'll do this and this, and I'll just have you walk up and maybe deal some damage. I don't know. Maybe it's all dead. It won't matter anymore. So since you're not going to be taking any experience, all I'm going to do is just move up. What's it going to do? If the attack is performed, the monstrosity suffers 1 damage. Ah, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Now, I wonder if that would have... I guess, like, I could have moved it away, right? But I wonder if that damage would have killed the ward. There's a lot of questions that I'm not going to see answered here. Okay, move 4. Pretty cool. Skip the attack. And then explode that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The ward's turn. So we'll just grab this. Or the experience, of course. And I wonder if I'm going to be able to get anything out of this. Yeah, I still get an experience for telling it to do something and then it didn't do anything. In this case, we'll just do this. And skip that. Wow. Guys, that could have been a lot worse. I got way too lucky.
Well, you'll have nightmares about apples for a week, but you finally find all of the Inox's missing goods and return to her ship at the docks for your reward.
Alright, the hatchet did it. So, Shadow and Challenger. I did get Closer. Oh, I got Closer. Wasn't even thinking about that, but I'm glad that I got that. And then Layabout, too. Layabout, who ended up turning into a mech. Huh. Experience, 10 experience for the Void Warden. Nicely done. Crazy. I guess I should have been... Maybe I should have looked for some more loot. That probably would have helped, but... I was just in shock that that happened like that.
Wonderful, she praises. We need to push off for Velkel Harbor first thing tomorrow, and it would have been a much less lucrative trip if you hadn't recovered these. They'll sell well in the orchid shops. She hands over your reward, and you wish her well on her journey. The cheapskate.
10 gold each. Okay, 1 prosperity and 10 experience each, too. And a level up for Vercingetorix. Nice. And Brennus, too, got another perk point. Let's go for Heighten. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Like, I'm still really in shock that that happened. I'm still under the thought that it is scripted, but I feel like it would be a waste if it was scripted. If it is scripted, that means the next time you play it, you know exactly where all of them are, and that's boring. That's boring in my mind. So maybe it's not scripted for that reason. But so many of these things are scripted. Like the chests, for the most part, are scripted, and sometimes you get a random thing in the chests from time to time, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But I got way too lucky. I was under the impression that we were going to lose that. I was not looking forward to doing a second attempt of it either. Okay. Vercingetorix leveling up to 5. Let's see what his card is. The Sand Devil. The bottom is move 5, which is pretty good for him. We don't have a whole lot of movement for him. We got that move 4, a move 3. Okay, he's pretty flexible with movement. But the whole reason is place the Sand Devil in an adjacent empty hex. It is considered a trap for the purposes of monster focusing and movement. At the start of each of your turns, you may move it up to 2 hexes, and you may force any character on it to move with it. At any time a character moves onto it, or vice versa, not when moving together, that character suffers 1 damage and gains muddle. A character, so anybody, it could be an ally or an enemy, and you may force any character on it to move with it. Anytime a character moves onto it, or vice versa. Okay, I see. When the Sand Devil moves onto a character, I was trying to figure out what that was supposed to mean. Anytime a character moves onto it, or vice versa, it moves onto the character. Okay. So can it, I'm wondering, like, can it move onto a character and then move again? So picking it up and then moving it 1 more hex, and then it suffers damage and gains muddle. Interesting. I think that I'm going to like this one more than Boudica, but I think it's pretty cool, the fact that I'll be able to just like push or place enemies anywhere I'd like now. So if there are any traps, I can just Sand Devil them over the traps, right? It's interesting that Vercingetorix, Brennus, and Boudica get this type of this thing here. We have a trap-ish kind of placement. Sand Devil. For Boudica, we have the pull out the big guns. Don't know what that is. For Boudica, we have that summon. For Hannibal, it's like it's nothing. It's basically just a replacement for the favorite. That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the favorite is already really good. The new favorite really isn't. It almost seems like a letdown. I'm trying to not be salty about Jaws of the Lion, and I keep finding more and more things that I'm not enjoying, and it's kind of piece by piece tearing me apart because I really love Gloomhaven, and I wanted to enjoy Jaws of the Lion, and I was very much looking forward to it in the board game. Now, this is nothing against Digital. I am extremely appreciative with what Flaming Fowl and Asmodee Digital have done with Gloomhaven to make this game possible. I just don't feel like Jaws of the Lion is there's just something about it. I don't know. There just seems to be something that that's not clear. And some of the scenarios are just extremely too weird and out of the box. I've had a little bit of conversation with a couple of you about this in the comment sections, and so far I'm finding agreement with those out there. So it's just strange, and it kind of hurts me a little bit because I love Gloomhaven so much. From a board game perspective, Gloomhaven is my favorite dungeon crawler RPG strategy kind of game. I always looked at Jaws of the Lion as the gimmicky Gloomhaven, and now I'm kind of seeing some of those things, and maybe I went into this with a closed mind, and that might be hurting me a little bit more, hurting my my feelings towards it. So anyway, I like some of the classes. I feel like the Void Warden. I've said this over and over again. She's definitely my favorite, but she feels overpowered. Hannibal or the Hatchet feels overpowered. Brennus, Demolitionist, is overpowered. Now it's overpowered at level 5. And Vercingetorix or the Red Guard. I think of the 5 or of the 4, the Red Guard's probably the least overpowered, but maybe with the Sand Devil it's about to be a little more overpowered. This one feels more on par, in my opinion, with Gloomhaven classes. The Demolitionist is interesting, and I'm having more and more fun, and I feel more open to having more fun with the Demolitionist. But the Hatchet, and certainly in some builds, I could see the Void Warden being extremely overpowered, and the two of them together, as Slice has said, are extremely overpowered, because Boudica can just strengthen and bless Hannibal, and Hannibal with his favorite can just destroy. And we're pulling these +3s fairly often now because it's such a thin deck. And anyway, we can replace a +1. Let's do that. We'll bring in fire or light. Let's go with fire first. Let's go with light. I feel like light comes in more handy. So anyway, don't fret. I'm not gonna just stop this. I'm still having fun. I like playing Gloomhaven. This is a different game than Gloomhaven, but it's still Gloomhaven mechanics. I do enjoy the story of Jaws of the Lion, and I feel like the story made sense actually up until now, because it seems that the game was about to end, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, there's a gauntlet, let's go there. So I don't know, it's like right back into Gloomhaven story at this point. So it seemed like the story was making a lot of sense, and rolled really well together. But now it's like, oh, there's a gauntlet. You're all done. Like whatever happened to Roland? It just said, Roland's still out there. There's a gauntlet. Alright. Anyway. It's still a good game. I'm still having fun. I think if I had to choose between Gloomhaven and Jaws of the Lion, I would definitely choose Gloomhaven. Though I am extremely excited for Frosthaven. And I'm wondering if Forgotten Circles is even going to make an appearance in digital. I haven't played that yet. And I was very excited about playing the new class. And I've heard a lot of people's negative comments about it being too powerful, I think, or just broken in general. But you can say that about anything. Anything, any game, anything. It just, the people that find ways to exploit it will find ways to break something. So I feel like you can say it about anybody. About any class. Alright. No more jabbering on here. If you have any comments about Jaws of the Lion or Gloomhaven or Frosthaven or anything at all, really, you can find me in the comment section anytime. I'm very happy to talk to anybody about pretty much anything, game related or not. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like or comment. If you're feeling extra generous, you can find a link in the description below to buy me a coffee, which will help fuel me to make more great content like this for you in the future. With that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.